My name is Monique Doyle Spencer. Okay. 1984. I've just met Joe. There's so many stories to tell, but I decided that I would focus on what I think was most important to Joe. So let me start with Max. Joe said, "I think Max's first grade teacher has a crush on him." And I said, "Joe, that sounds a little crazy." And he said, "No, really, I think she has a crush on him. And when you meet him, you'll see what I mean." Then shortly after that, he brought Max in to hang out at the office for a few hours. And I met Max, and I said, "Everybody has a crush on him. I have a crush on him." And Max, you drew me a picture of Robot Man, which I still cherish. Alex, I have followed every moment of your life. When you were a little girl, I went through your horse phase, and then your father's incredible pride with the work that you were doing. And over the years, I've gotten so sick of hearing about you both, because you are the most perfect children in the whole world. Max is the best writer in the world. Hello. Alex is the best thinker in the world and is doing such important work. And of course, they're both so good looking that everybody has a crush on them. So we'll be saying goodbye this evening. Denise, I first heard about as just being brilliant. And then last week I talked with an old colleague of hers named Ricky Domino. I don't know if he's here. And he said, "Have you talked to Denise Breitniker in a while?" And I said, "Yes, very recently." And he said, "That is one brilliant woman." I understand also that some of Joe's cousins have come. They've come from Ohio. They're dressed in either red or blue, I'm not sure. But there's Jan, who's here with her son Owen. You can guess where they are because they look wholesome, don't they? Jan and Owen are here. And Beth is here with Mike, and Ellen is here with Jim. And Jim, which one are you? Which one is Jim? I know why he's not raising his hand. It's because you have to accept, now that Joe is gone, you dropped that ball in that game. He may have bowled you over. You dropped that ball. When someone's in heaven, Jim, I'd just be mighty careful. Sophia, I first heard about you when you were born because you were the most beautiful baby ever born, since Denise, Alex, and Max. And Joe loved to tell me about your drawing. He also felt very fortunate in his in-laws, and by that I don't mean Marcia's family. Although it is Marcia's mom's birthday, so happy birthday to Marcia's mom. Bastille Day, your mother's birthday, these go together very well. But Joe really cherished his in-laws, Cobble, Steve, and Amy. Not that you're officially an in-law, and I'm not going to pry. But, there's a time and place for everything, and Joe adored Cobble, Steve, and Amy, and could not have been happier that they became part of his family. Many years ago, we were going to Joe and Marcia's house for the first time, and I asked Joe what Marcia was like, and he just said, "She's my best friend." And that was all he needed to say about Marcia. What I learned from Joe in the last days of his life is that Joe did not spend 5 minutes of his life dying. His entire life was spent living. And Marcia, I know you're the reason for that. Thank you for sharing him with us. Thanks.